Back on the line. Simi, I'm sure you're celebrating. We got you back, luckily. But, hey, what's this moment been like for you? Welcome to the Cowboys.
Man, it's been so surreal. It's just, I've been working really hard for this moment my whole life, and, I've had a dream to play at the next level, and, it's even sweeter that I'm playing in Texas.
Well, Simi, we were just talking about things that players as prospects can do to make teams want them more. And I'd imagine one of those things is special teams. You get picked on the third day of the NFL draft and you're coming in to make a football team and start your NFL career. Can you talk about that aspect of the game where it's like, I might need to use this to make the team?
Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely. I'd say, special teams adds value to you as a player. Everybody in the NFL is looking for someone that adds value and is able to do more, not just a one-trick pony. So I would say special teams is huge. It adds plenty of value, and I'm sure that's part of the reason why the Cowboys took me as well. So I have no problem coming in and playing special teams.
And congrats, Simi. I'm sure that'll be a big part of this for you. But at the same time, I can't help but notice that you're 6'4" and run a 4.43, and that's fun as hell. So,
great question, Dave.
Well, is it that simple? I mean, do you just go downfield and get the ball over guys, or what do you think is the best thing about your game as a wide receiver right now?
Yeah, I would say that. Given the role I played at Stanford, I was that guy to take the top off of the defense and really catch those. I was that deep threat, and I feel like that's part of my game that I feel elite, and I feel like I'll help the Cowboys in that aspect. Obviously, they got great receivers with CD, with Amari Cooper. You got Michael Gallup, and then you have Dak throwing you the ball. So I'm just excited just to be a part of the program and get my opportunity to learn from them and grow into the receiver I know I can be.
Simi, I was watching the UCLA game, and you guys were left for dead there. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, I can imagine, what was going through everybody's mind is that, the clock was ticking down, and then you just started making play after play after play. Was it one of those things where, the coaching staff looked at you and Davis looked at you and everybody said, hey, you gotta carry us, bro. You got to get us out of this thing. Is that what happened in this one?
Yeah, I mean, it was less of the coaches. It was more of, I went up to Davis. Davis came up to me, and it was sort of like, hey, like, this is us. It's our time to go, and let's do this thing. And, obviously we put on a show late in the end, but we were just excited that game ended the way it did.
You only had a couple of starts during your college tenure just because of COVID-19 really throwing a big wrench into things in the Pac-12 and not seeing a ton of playing time early in your career. How is that going to be spun as a positive for you entering the NFL with relatively low mileage?
I'd say, obviously, given, my, the stats that I had and things like that, I just would say that, all it's going to take is repetition for me to become like what you saw at UCLA. I'm that same receiver. I can do that at the next level as well. So I'd say just giving me repetition and obviously the little experience. Once I get a little more experience in it, we're going to put on a show over in Dallas.
Fifth-round draft pick, Simi Fehoko, out of the wide receiver out of Stanford, joining us here on the Draft Show. Simi, thanks so much for taking some time with us. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.